Hi, Romonica. So I'm just sitting here with your session plan in front of me, and I'll give you a bit of feedback. So in general, it's great that you've talked to the client and know exactly um, what they want, and it sounds like you have a very focused problem statement. So fantastic. Clearly, your session plan needs more detail throughout, just for me to fully understand it. But I'll just comment on what I see, and I know that you'll add the detail in later. So, I think in general, your timelines are ambitious. So, for example, let's look at the first 10 minutes. You're going to explain CPS. Obviously, get all the forms signed and all that. Um, Concrete action plan and review of 4 zones. That seems like a lot to cover in 10 minutes, given that, CPS could take at least 5 minutes, right, of those 10 minutes. So just to be aware, it seems ambitious. Blue sky thinking, so then you're visioning, and that seems to make sense. But again, to have them actually, depending how you do it, to have them actually fully diverge on different ideas and then converge, probably more than 10 minutes. You say that your goal is to clarify the actual end state desired. Yes, and that's a perfect goal. Sorry, I misread that as the um the current state. Yes. So it sounds like the right stage, seems appropriate. It just seems that it's going to be too short a time period. So then you're going to brainstorming, great, and you'll figure out specifically how you're going to do it. For example, will you start with individual? Will you do it all in a group? That will be what part of creating your session plan. Then formulating solutions. So you're picking criteria, great, and then narrowing down the solutions that they will find easy to implement. So I'm curious about what happens there. So you're going to have all these ideas from this 20-minute brainstorm. I don't know how many people there are, but I assume you're going to have a lot of ideas. So are you going to do an interim step before you go into the matrix? Because you can't have obviously 40 ideas in your matrix. In fact, you could probably just through intuition, using just dot voting, narrow it down to the top 3 ideas, and then you get to the more specific level of rigor and analysis with those ideas by putting them in the matrix. So, in conclusion, it looks like it all flows logically, and now it needs to be tightened up, and the timelines, I think, need to be adjusted. All right, great. Let me know if you have questions, and I look forward to hearing more about your session.